friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you, beautiful viewer. Today's reading will be why to any question you may have. Okay, so there's 4 options to choose from here. We'll look at the reason why. You just have to go into that pile asking a question as to you wanting a further understanding as to the why behind something happened or did not happen. Could be in regards to any topic, really. You might have several questions in regards to different situations, so you can pick a different pile. However, go into a pile with whatever topic in mind, and we will answer the question as to why. So 4 options to choose from. We'll also ask Spirit to give us some advice. How do we move forward, or what is the advice from the answer we're getting as to the why? Option number 1 is the first brass key here. Option number 2 is the silver key. Option number 3 is the other brass key. And then finally, we have the gold key at the end for option number 4. So intuitively, you'll be called to one of these keys. It will take you into your pile. The timestamp will be in the description box and in the pinned comment. It will take you directly to your pick. I will see you at your pick. Hello, my beautiful. Option number 1, you pick this brass key right here. We are taking a look at why. So make sure you have your question or situation in regards to your circumstance, and we'll answer the question as to why. Why did something happen? Why did it not happen? Or whatever sort of situation you have, we'll ask Spirit to answer the why, and then we'll look at some advice. This will be a quick sort of look at the situation at hand. And if you have another situation, you can feel free to tap into another pile. All right, so Spirit, can we look and see as to why for pile pick number 1? Why? Why? Thank you so much, Spirit, and thank you so much, pile number 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time, this timeless reading. Thank you so much. All right, so, wow. We have the Tower revealing itself. So, whatever this was caught you off guard. Whatever this was maybe a surprise. Maybe you didn't see this coming, okay? I feel like it flipped your world upside down is what I feel. And I feel like you had no control over the situation or the circumstance. The only thing that was revealed to you was how things were maybe unraveling, or how something kind of happened suddenly. It might have shocked you, caught you off guard, and I do feel like it's turned your world kind of upside down. So now let's see as to why. 8 of Wands in reverse, Magician, High Priestess in reverse, 5 of Swords, the Moon in reverse. We'll also pull some advice at the end. We're going to pull a couple of these cards and get into the why. So we have Ash, and we have the Great Serpent. Okay. So whatever's happened here can never go back to the same. Okay, so if this is a relationship, a friendship, a situation in which things are just not going to go the same. Ash talks about what can be salvaged after a fire. Really nothing. We have to kind of move on because we can't really build anything on Ash, okay, unless we build brand new, which is kind of what this Tower is about. Whatever was built on shaky ground cannot be built on shaky ground. So there was a no-win type situation here. But what I'm feeling here from Spirit is that whatever the situation was, it was needed in order for there to be a massive transformation. I do feel as though there were things kept or hidden from you. And I feel like there was intention here, either by someone else or the circumstance, in order to hide or deceive or cause some sort of pain here. By intentionally not communicating. So sometimes messages come very pointed here, and when we say lies, lying could be lying by omission or not coming forward with communicating something. Someone was trying to gain something for themselves here. And in doing so, they didn't communicate to you. And so you found out, you can flip energies if this sounds like you, but whatever this was, it caused a lot of pain when it was revealed here. When you see, you know, the moon talking about deception. With the cards that are next to it, with the High Priestess, which is all about secrets and lies, you know, and Five of Swords is someone's intentions, their actions are causing destruction here. So I think someone's intention, someone's actions definitely caused some destruction here, in which we can't rebuild from. And the why is because they were trying to manifest something here for themselves, and they were trying to utilize whatever situation, the situation, in order to fuel a growth of whatever they were looking at doing for themselves here. But I feel as though it resulted in nobody winning, and if things are to be reborn, they kind of have to be rebuilt completely again out of a pretty done situation, like done. All right, so the why, someone was trying to create, bring in, manifest something for themselves, and they deceived you or weren't being honest. Trickster energy, okay? Somebody pulling the wool, someone keeping secrets. So there's a lot of cards here that show this kind of a deception. So this is why. Now let's ask for some advice. Let's ask for some advice here. Spirit, what's the advice for pile number 1? What is the advice? In fact, before I get into the advice, I'm going to see, what was this person trying to manifest? I mean, we asked why. It's definitely a selfish desire here, but what were they trying to manifest? A new beginning for themselves. The King of Swords in reverse. So this person was quite illogical here, and they might have let their own kind of foolish ideas get in the way of something here that could have grown. You see a baby here in the background. It's all about rebirth, vulnerability here, and then you see a stonewall. So someone could have very well just stonewalled the idea of a rebirth, or being vulnerable, or being innocent here and exposed to a situation and played it too cold. This is also a rebirth. I mean, this is the Ouroboros, which swallows its own tail. It's kind of like the cycle of life here. So I feel like this person was sticking to illogical ideas here when it came to manifesting something. I feel it was foolish, and I don't feel as though it was something that had longevity or had a potential to grow into something here. Yeah, and they just failed to communicate this. Okay, so let's ask for some advice. So we have Stag Spirit, take the lead with 58. We have Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. And yeah, Coyote is also that trickster energy coming through again. Number 58, number 16. 16 is number 7, which is the Chariot and forward movement. So something was not allowing you forward movement here because of their selfish logic here, foolish logic, and being tricky about information. So take the lead. Spirit is wanting you to move forward here of your own direction, essentially. If that means leaving behind someone who is kind of, you know, did it to themselves, essentially, you're needing to really take the lead in order to stabilize yourself and move away. This is like a detour because I don't think you were expecting it, okay? I don't think you're expecting this here. So I have Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being with 38. You are being asked to create what it is that you want to see in front of you, by leaving this past behind. After the Tower, we have to kind of rebuild for ourselves, move forward, and you know, you're really the one who can build whatever it is that you want to see by taking the lead mentally and energetically, moving forward to create stability here. I don't know if that's a chameleon here, but I do feel as though Spirit is really wanting you to allow yourself to be in an energy that isn't stuck or isn't flexible to the detours and to what has happened here. Because if we get fixated and stuck, we're not able to allow our environment to work with us, and we're supposed to really be building for ourselves, taking the lead for ourselves. So I think now's the time to really be dreaming your future into being, regardless of what it looks like, and being open to the detour, being open to what's in front of you, because it's easy to shut down and maybe not trust and not move forward and not want to kind of move ahead because of an experience here that might have spooked us out here. Okay, because I do see here somebody was not playing fair by the rules, so time to understand this is actually a detour, and this is a detour into something much better here with Dream the World into being. I think you're being guided towards what you're supposed to be guided towards in the first place, through this experience. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. Pile number 1. If you have another question to ask as to why, you can join us in another pile. I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful. Pile number 2, you picked the silver key, and when I put all the keys down, this key was giving me heavy timing. Okay, the timing wasn't right, or something about timing, so we'll see. I don't know, that was just the energy I was getting from this silver key. It is shorter than all the rest as well, so maybe the time was too short, or we didn't have enough time, or the time wasn't right. Something with time, but let's take a look. We'll ask Spirit as to why. So come in with your situation. All right, whatever question you have here as to the why, you should know the circumstance behind your question, the event or situation as to what you want to know why to. And we'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for pile number 2. Why, Spirit, for pile number 2? Can we get a why? Clear and concise why for pile number 2. We have the Empress. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Fool in reverse. We have the 8 of Swords. We'll also get some advice at the end. We're going to pull 2 of these. 2 of these oracle cards. Spirit, why for pile number 2? Thank you so much, pile number 2, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy and the energy around you at this time. Why, Spirit? Oh, there's your card right there. All right. We have the peacock's tail, and we have the yellowing. All right. Okay, so why? I feel this is timing. I feel like the timing was not precisely right for either you or whatever energies you're dealing with here. Okay, you can flip it, because there's a need to be at the right energy in order to open yourself up to what the divine has, in order to take a leap of faith and jump towards the victory. So perspectives need to be different, and right now the perspectives, or as to why, maybe not right now, whatever your question was, at that time the perspectives were one of a mindset that was being held back by limitations. Something needed to die out, something needed to change here, and it was not allowing there to be forward movement, there to be an exploration of what the divine wanted to unfold here, because of someone's limitation, their mindset, their inability to release maybe an understanding that might not be true. So there's an energy here of having to become very broad with an understanding, have a different perspective, get enlightened here, especially when it comes to self-worth and unconditional love, and how we show up in love and how we show up for ourselves. Something here about accepting an inner child, vulnerability as well, accepting of ourselves, accepting of love, and seeing something here. And we were most likely refusing to see something here that wasn't allowing there to be movement. And we could have foolishly been turning down the very thing that we desired, the very thing that felt like love, out of inability to be vulnerable, an inability to expose ourselves and our so it limited this experience, it limited this situation, this person, you, whoever it was here that was limited to see a greater truth because they were held back by a belief. There needed to be a change of mindset to see a bigger picture and understanding things from a different perspective, a broader acceptance. And I feel it is of self and of others, because essentially you see others as you see yourself here. So if one is unable to see value in themselves, they don't value the other. They won't value the greatness of a situation, the abundance that's put in front of them. So this energy, refrain from movement, this energy, refrain from taking that chance, that leap, that discovery. Yeah. And definitely healing here was needing to take place here. I feel like this energy was provided a very fated, destined, something here that was very lucky. And this person might have not have acted because the timing here, and the timing, again, yeah, timing, because I feel like this lesson or this experience here was really reflective to this person of a situation that they missed out on or had to pass or could not or are unable to have progress here because of how they are showing themselves, their inner dialogue, their inner beliefs, their need to heal something here. Okay, let's take a look at some advice here from Spirit. What is the advice here from Spirit? I also have Taurus energy here. You might feel like you missed out, okay, or there's a missing of a destined thing here that feels like someone wasn't able to act on or move on and chance on. It's too many, Spirit. Can we get some advice for pile number 2? Got 2 cards coming out, 3 cards coming out. Okay, we have Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours, 33. So I'm getting a message here. Whatever energy here that was restricted might have seen a situation from it limiting them, it not allowing them to be free, but how they were perceiving it was actually a limitation of their own mind, that indeed what they were thinking was freedom was actually imprisonment, and that freedom was theirs to be had, but it was the way we're perceiving this situation here. Okay, so if this is you, there's a situation maybe you feel as though would limit your freedom. So this could have been the big holdback, was seeking out freedom. Spirit's call here is to have a broader perspective, understand the different areas of a situation here could vary depending on how we perceive it, but we were being called by destiny to really take a look. I also feel here, I'm seeing like peacock type feathers, the iridescent kind of feathers of a peacock, which is reflective here in the peacock's tail. Okay, and peacocks are all about having the confidence, and it's also about pride. So we could have certainly been allowing our pride to get in the way of being vulnerable or exposed here. Okay, ego could have very well been in play here. Bobcat spirit, life is a mystery, number 8. 8 is the strength card in the tarot. That's when we need to face our courage, face our fears, know when we're supposed to be held back and when we're supposed to move forward here and face fear. We could have been fearing something that we felt would restrict our freedom. Swan spirit, I'm seeing 2 swans. Okay, swans are confirmation of twin flames here. We're seeing the 2 swans. Number 60, it says time for a deep dive. It's getting a lot of timing here. So I feel like this is spirit saying that I feel as though divine timing is still in play here. Timing might have not have been right. There might have been a triggering here of having to heal something here with the yellowing. This is like slowly fading out here. A slow rot of something that's no longer serving, like a mindset, in order to rejuvenate and heal and bring color back. Okay, and it's time for this deep dive in questioning what we're valuing, what we're saying to ourselves that's holding us back here, what we believe to be freedom, or what we value as freedom. Are we a prisoner of our own mind, enabling us to jump forward due to maybe an experience we've had or an inability to be vulnerable? All right, so again, this energy could certainly be an energy here in which timing wasn't right. If you were engaged with someone else experiencing this, could be that, could be your energy. All right, but this is kind of why. Beautiful pink flowers coming out here could be significant. And like I said, the peacock coming out. We are getting heavy fire as well from this. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be prominent. All right, so this is what I have here for you guys. Pile number 2. If you have another aspect as to wanting to know why, go visit me at that pile. If not, I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 3. You picked this bronzy brass key right here. We're going to take a look at the why to whatever situation, circumstance you have in your mind. So please come into this with a situation or circumstance and you want to know why, and we'll ask Spirit why, and then we will get some advice and some guidance from Spirit. So Spirit, clear and concise for pile number 3. Why? Why? For pile number 3, kindly can we please see why? Thank you so much, and thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy and the energy around you at this time. Let's do that again. There we go. All right. Why, Spirits? We have the 8 of Wands coming out. That came out as the first card for pile number 1. Only if you are drawn. The keys are fairly similar. We have Strength. We do have the 10 of Wands wanting to come out. We have the Devil. We have Justice. And we have the Emperor in reverse. We're going to pull some oracles. Why, Spirit? Can we please get why for pile number 3? This one's flying at me, and there's your card right there. We have the Peacock's Tail that came out for pile number 2, interesting enough. And we have the Despicable Face. Okay. I'm getting heavy pride and ego here, okay? This is when we don't face fear, we need to face a courage here. Peacock's all about pride, okay? The Strength card here could be where we let our fears and pride maybe get in the way of facing fear. Despicable Face, we're wearing a mask. Okay, so if you're engaged in energies here, this could be the energy you were dealing with, or could be your own energy. Take whatever applies here, but I feel like there was no movement here because there was a need to find courage and face face of fear here in order to have progress and communication. And someone felt very somebody felt like they'd almost rather not face their fear and allow things to kind of fall apart here. Somebody's unhealthy ego here. Okay, the Emperor in reverse is all about the shadow aspect of the Emperor, kind of get in the way of bringing balance here, a coming together to birth something. So if it was a project, if it was working together, if it was a relationship, if it was needing to be successful to balance out a situation, both sides need to come balanced. And I feel there was something here that was supposed to be birthed or moved forward. There was supposed to be movement, and someone wasn't moving. Someone was held back. Some energy here was stuck in an unhealthy way or pattern that ended up being a heavy burden for them to carry here. But I feel like this was because someone would rather show up in a way that wasn't authentic to who they are here rather than who they actually are, and to carry this sort of a energy, this false energy of who they're not, potentially could have led to an end here of something, okay? Or it could still be that this person, this energy is still needing to have a breakthrough and move forward here in order for things to get balanced and work out, but they are still held back. They may not be communicating the burden, the heaviness here that's holding them back, and it's beginning to be too heavy to carry here. There's a need to see things differently here, despite pride getting in the way. And I feel like this energy is still carrying an untruth as to how they're showing up in an energy that's not authentic to themselves. So need to see things differently here from another perspective, and experience things maybe even from the other point of view, a full broad understanding of something, but someone's maybe fixated on an idea or fixated on their ego, their pride, their inability to show up here to bring balance to a situation. So things are stagnant here, but I do feel like there needs to be an ending in order for there to be visibility and for masks to fall. And if there has already been some sort of a collapse here, then there's a recognition here that someone's pride is getting in the way of them now having to step into courage to face the aftermath of an energy that was restrictive. Okay, so this is kind of why. And I feel like somebody wasn't, when I say pride in the way, maybe they were thinking they were unable or were not empowered to face a fear or to act or to do something here. And they'd rather wear a mask and pretend something isn't what it is. All right, so let's see some advice here from spirits as my cats run around. Spirit, can we get some advice here for pile number 3? What is the advice here for pile number 3? What is the advice for pile number 3? Thank you so much. We got Fox Spirit, think on your feet. Dove Spirit, be peace. And Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. So 27, 21, 34 could be significant. The Fox could speak about career here, okay, when we're talking Lenormand cards. But the Fox can also indicate somebody who is sly, okay, who could be wearing a mask, who could be showing up in one way, but not necessarily in an authentic way here. And with the think on your feet, I feel as though there might have been an energy here of not allowing there to be a present without someone trying to manipulate or control or guide something in a way here. Maybe there was a fear of losing control or not being in charge or not being able to control something here, but Spirit's saying to be here now. There's a need to get in the present moment. There's a need to find peace here in the present moment and release any sort of energies that are needing to think first or how will appear, because Peacock is all about pride and appearances here. Okay, same with this Strength. We could be more focused, same with this Despicable Face, more concerned with appearances than we are with the experience being in the here and the now, which allows for there to be a freedom here. And Hummingbird is all about joy and magic, so I feel like there is something joyous and magical here that might have been sacrificed at an inability here for somebody to bring balance, for there to be peace. Since this is guidance, I feel like there is peace to be had in this situation, but the only way really to bring peace here, I feel, with this 21 being number 3, what I was picking up from this was working together to build whatever it is here in order to restore balance. Two energies need to cooperate, collaborate, work together to build a third energy here in order for there to be a peace in this situation. Okay, and I feel like someone needs to get empowered to do this. Okay, the Emperor is all about getting empowered, being in control. The turtle or tortoise here, that's longevity. Okay, slow and steady does also win the race here, but I feel like there's longevity here in this situation. So I do feel like it's ongoing. I do feel like there's more here, but I feel like there's a need to address any sort of devil energies going on. And the devil energy is someone is wearing a mask in order to protect their pride or to appear some different way here than how they're truly feeling. They need to release, be here now, and control is only an illusion. We do not have control. Okay, we don't have control, and sometimes we feel like we need control. So this energy here is the reason why whatever happened has happened here. Okay, this energy was not allowing there to be movement, a breakthrough, or a communication forward progress here, movement. But I do feel like either the ending is happening or an ending here is imminent here, but I do feel like there's more to the story here that's happening. And sometimes we got to let things fall in order for things to, masks to fall and things to get better. So Spirit's advice is be here now, be present, and work together in order to find this peace here. And you're only in charge of yourself. So if you're dealing with another situation or another energy here that's causing grief or burdening the situation here, then, I mean, all you can really do is focus on your own self, what's in front of you, in order to find that your joy, in order to find your own magic in your life here. Okay, there's a very magical card, seeing things differently. So also I get Wheel of Fortune from this. Okay, so I feel like there is divine circumstances here that are rolling out here, but we cannot control what we have no control over, especially the Wheel of Fortune. That's destiny, you know, taking the wheel here, so to speak. All right, so this is what I see here for pile number 3. I hope this resonated for you. If you have another situation, circumstance in which you're needing to know why, you can visit us at that key, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 4. You picked the gold or brass colored key for your pick. Now we are asking Spirit why. So have your situation, your circumstance in mind, and we will ask Spirit why. Why did that happen? Why did it not happen? Whatever your situation or circumstance, you're needing to know why. We will ask Spirit to give some insight as to why. Clear and concise for pile number 4, Spirit, why? For pile number 4, thank you so much for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4. And thank you so much, pile number 4, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy and the energy around you at this time. This is a timeless reading, and we are asking Spirit why. We'll also take a look at some advice from spirits on how to move forward or progress, or whatever spirit wants to communicate. So we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Why, spirits? We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Six of Swords. The Ace of Wands. Why, spirit? We have the Page of Pentacles. Let's pull some oracles. Why, spirit? Can we kindly see why? Why? All right, so we have Jupiter. Wow, and the Wheel of Fortune. That is crazy. Okay, Jupiter is all about expansion. It is about luck, abundance here, and good fortune. Okay, we see iron here. All right, so some of you guys might resonate with the Sagittarius or Pisces for confirmation here, with the Jupiter ruling planet. So I feel like there is a desire for things to expand here, to get moving. I feel like there's positive energy, mostly coming from you. But I feel as though there's conflicting resistance. Going kind of not helping, more like hindering here. Because I feel like there's an imbalance here. So things aren't progressing. So I feel like there's a message here about this is building up for the strength and the foundation of something grander than what's going on right now. I'm hearing that this is the beginning of the foundation of planning what this is. I feel as though your energy is wanting to see something manifest here, which has not been to your liking. I feel as though something here has been feeling like it's resisting or doing the opposite, or just not allowing things to progress. I feel like there is a lot of desire here. I don't feel there's any negative energy. I feel like there's a lot of expansion here. And I feel like Spirit is saying the timing is supposed to be in play here as to when and how things unfold. And you might feel as though you've invested, and you've gotten nothing really out of this, so much so. And it feels like there is almost like no matter how hard you try or whatever, it's like something's kind of keeping you in feeling like things aren't working out, or in feeling like things are just turbulent and not going very well. It's like you feel like you kind of can't almost move away. Okay, now normally this is moving away from anguish and turbulency, but it's in the reverse. I feel like if you do pull away or whatever, or invest or start involving yourself elsewhere, or just kind of try to release or move on or do something here, I feel like you're kind of pulled back in some way, because this is some cyclical thing here in which destiny has grander expansion for you. That is a blessing here, although maybe it might not feel like a blessing here. It might not feel like a blessing. You might not see any results here, especially if you've been kind of contributing energy and effort towards something here. I feel like at some point there is desire to get things going in the right direction here. But I feel like what Spirit is saying is that it doesn't matter so much what it is you desire. It's more so when the right time here for there to be expansion. And really the right time is based on the foundation and the strength and the groundwork here that needs to have more time, more energy. Now this could be of yours, this could be of the situation unfolding, this could be more situation circumstances that unfold throughout a duration of time in order for there to be a strong foundation to move forward from. But there still is a beginning here. There is a beginning. There is paradise to be had here, and in a beginning. But I feel like this is kind of the shit part of whatever you're experiencing here. It could be quite turbulent. It could be unrewarding. It could seem stressful mentally. You could be really just tired. You might want to find and seek peace of mind here, a rest of mind. It might be cramping your style, getting in the way of your zest and your fire here, but Spirit is wanting you to understand there's something greater here, that you're being called to action, that expands your world, that brings blessings here, that you're to receive here, that hasn't been received yet, because we only see what we're supposed to see when we're supposed to see it. So it hasn't manifested yet, hasn't been put in front of you yet, but it's absolutely something that you truly desire here. And I feel it's something that's going to call towards your purpose. It's going to give you great abundance here. I feel like it's something here that's a gift from the divine. Okay. I also feel like you might feel like this is a test of endurance. This is a test of going and trying and just kind of, yeah, not knowing maybe where you're navigating, or like you're navigating through a desert here. Asking the universe for a bone here, because it doesn't feel expansive, doesn't feel like a gift, especially if we've been in an energy of where we might have felt we can no longer contribute, or have nothing to contribute, or have not seen something here, or there's something about trying to move on and not able to, because there is some cyclical lesson here in which once lessons are learned and once things are experienced, foundations are built in order for there to be progress, in order for there to be movement and gifts here. I'm also picking up air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be prominent in the birth chart. And like we said, Sagittarius and Pisces, because of the Jupiter ruling planet here. 6 is also the Lover's card in the tarot. I'm getting 6, and 6 is all about choice. So if this is in regards to a partnership with someone else, I feel like this is a destined life partner. Okay. If this is in regards to work, then I feel like this is a career path in which we're going to experience great abundance, but we need to go through trial and error to build some foundation here that's going to stand the test of time. And we might have tried to something else here because maybe we failed, or maybe we weren't seeing the results, and Spirit keeps kind of putting you back in there so you can stay on that horse. Okay. I do feel like it's something you hope for, desire. Spirit is saying there's a long-term hope, desire, wish here, a dream that you have here that is destined to be yours. That's why. Okay, that's why. So let's look at advice from Spirit. Let's look at advice. Spirit, can we get advice here, please, for pile number 4? What is the guidance and the advice? We have number 41 could be significant. I do believe those are 2 cards there falling together. So 41, number 5, yeah, a period of definite change. Could be conflict. We could be seeing turbulency here. Could be disagreements here with 41. Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. So you might need to be reminded of this, because I do feel there is, in the expansion, and like I said, the Lovers here, there is this destined desire here of a person or a pathway or a choice or an option here in which is going to expand your world in a way that you might not be seeing so much, because this is a gift towards something you're supposed to be navigating towards, a desire, a passion. Okay, I'm hearing a paradise. Yeah, palace, paradise. There's something here. There's something here about a legacy. Nightingale spirits. Sing your song. So continue to sing your song. See music notes here. Some of you guys, we did bring up the analogy of, you know, following whatever career pursuit. Maybe you're pursuing a career here in music. And maybe things weren't working out, so you tried something else, or tried to pull away or not engage or whatever it was, and you kind of pulled back here in the same situation. I feel there's a coming back or an inability to move from something because something is calling and is destined here. And Spirit's wanting you really to sing your own song. Trust in yourself and your ability to navigate, to follow what your passion is here. Don't allow yourself to get held back or stumped by any sort of obstacle, especially if you're not seeing a manifestation right away here. This is building a foundation here for future. And I keep hearing future legacy, future, desire, passion. Okay, koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. That's exactly it. Number 35. That's the number 8. And we might have to, use our willpower to kind of keep ourselves optimistic here, especially when, sometimes we experience losses or we experience frustration when we're not seeing manifestations, or when energies are resistant, or there's an imbalance of energy and we feel like we want to move and we're going backwards instead of forwards, right? So Spirit has a plan. This is all rolling out an expansion here for you as a gift from Spirit. Trust the plan. Trust in your willpower to move through this test of endurance here. In order to have things align. And we might say, okay, why is Spirit putting me through, any sort of test here? It's like sometimes we, in order to understand and fully comprehend an experience, we might need to experience the polar opposite here. Whatever it is that we need to experience in order for something to unfold, plus there's other moving parts that needs to iron out and get all timed out. In order for things to move. So there's lots of little moving pieces here that Spirit is aligning here in order to bring in your abundance, your luck, your legacy. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. 63. Number 9. Okay, so what this is telling me is even this energy here of frustration or endurance or not seeing results or banging your head up against the wall, trusting in Spirit, none of that is wasted. That's all part of the foundation. That's all part of building that foundation for the legacy. It's not built on shaky ground or falsities here. This is actually building something that's going to stand past your lifetime and stand for the remaining of generations to come here. Okay, I feel like this is something very solid. Iron is the most solid metal here, used to build bridges and the foundations of buildings, and is very secure and fixed, and it doesn't sway very easily. It's the foundation, I think, that's happening right now that's frustrating. We don't see the results of the building or the bridge. We can't utilize the space. There's inconvenience. We might be building that bridge and spending a lot of time investing, and it's just not happening. And this kind of is looking like archways of a kind of a bridge here, but as a building. And I feel like we're wanting to see a structure, we're wanting to see something manifest, we're wanting to touch and see with our eyes here, but we haven't. So we might be questioning Spirit, we might be questioning the plan, but Spirit is assuring nothing is wasted and there is love around. And continue to sing your song, believe in what it is that you know to be true here. Okay, there is divine love in play with the lovers and the wheel. All right, so this is what I have for you guys. Beautiful pile number 4. If you're drawn to another key, you have another question or aspect to why, but another aspect here that you want to ask, go visit us there. If not, I will see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and I'd love to hear what you guys think. I'll see you soon. Bye.